Number 11, sophomore, Gaylord George. Number 12, senior, Aubrey Benson.
Live from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium on back-to-back nights as the Lady Snowbirds are getting ready to take on the Onaway Cardinals tonight in the Ski Valley clash between two opponents that there's a lot riding on this game for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds as they look to keep their outstanding season going as the Snowbirds are 15-2 on this 2022-2023 campaign. I am joined tonight by Daniel, Alex Powers, Nick Wenzel running our stats this evening. Charles Strail here on the main call as we're getting ready, as we're meeting the 5 starting Snowbirds for tonight's ball game. I'm going to welcome in Alex Powers. Alex, the Snowbirds came off a huge win this past Friday, followed it up with a win on Monday. And what do you think the key for the Snowbirds has been so far this season as they've been able to secure some big victories of late?
As always, the leadership of the coaches, especially Coach Pat Schultz and his press, and the girls this year especially just know how to play it within system, and it leads them to lots and lots of wins.
So the 5 starters on the floor for the Snowbirds are Bebel, Schultz, McKinley, Grzinski, and Glasby. And we're underway here. Official Doug Curtis tosses this one up in the air as Bebel goes to retrieve it. She'll have it for the Snowbirds as she brings it across the timeline. Onaway extending their pressure defense very far out as Grzinski twirls around, finds an open Snowbird. That's McKinley. She'll go baseline. Floaters up. Too strong. Rebound Cardinals. Cardinals bringing it back. Trapped here on the sideline. The Snowbird pressure immediately in the face of the Onaway defense. Inbound in the basketball is number 11, Kaylin George for the Cardinals as she throws it into an open teammate. That's Madeline Krull. And Krull's going to go hard down the right side, find an open teammate. Three-pointer shot is up, no good.
Looks like the Snowbirds starting out in a 2-3 zone here tonight.
Yeah, changing it up a little bit, Alex. As the Snowbirds push in transition, no good off the glass for McKinley. As Snowbirds are 0 for 2 from the field to start. Offensive shot for Grzinski, no good. 0 for 3 start for the Snowbirds for tonight's game as Onaway clears. That is Kaylin George once again with the basketball. Finds Charlotte Box as the Cardinals try to work something in here offensively. And that's a backcourt violation, so that'll lead to a turnover.
Great defense by both sides here tonight to start out this game.
Once again, a quick early start to a varsity game. It's a 6 p.m. start tonight as there was a cancellation of the JV game prior to tonight's game. So Macy Bebel is going to take that opportunity, and Snowbirds will work it around the perimeter. Schultz puts it down the deck, finds an open teammate, but it's off the foot of McKinley. As I was saying, Alex, the 6 p.m. game, sometimes it causes you to, dare I say, be in a little bit of a different rhythm, mindset. A lot of these players, you play 22 games now in high school basketball. You get into a routine. So a 6 p.m. game is a kind of different routine for those people who like to have routines.
Absolutely. You're used to the JV game and playing Lightning at halftime and all that, getting ready for a game, and now starting from cold. You're the first team playing and the only team playing. It can be a bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing Saturday morning basketball as elementary school.
Yeah, right.
As Bebel looks at a three-pointer, doesn't take it. Still 0-0, 2 minutes into the first quarter. Haven't had any stoppages of play so far. Schultz gets it at the high post.
It's like Onaway's got a little zone of their own going.
And speaking of finding the zone, that's McKinley dialing one up from the corner. She hits it for 3. So Snowbirds on the board with the McKinley three-pointer as Onaway is coming back down the court, working it around the perimeter, trying to go inside, and they do. Spin move back out to an open Cardinal. Shots up, no good. Chased down, though, by number 12, Aubrey Benson.
Ava Schultz had a hand on that one, but just couldn't corral it.
Another open shot, and draining it is Charlotte Box, a sophomore for the Lady Cardinals, as we're knotted up at 3 apiece with 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That was a nice job of just tracking down the offensive rebound, finding an open teammate, and second shots oftentimes are the best time for shooters to find their rhythm. Charlotte Box is going to attack the glass. Shots no good, but offensive follow-up by Madeline Kroll, and she drew a foul, I believe, on Sydney Grzinski for the Snowbirds. Her first foul. Cardinals running a little inbounds play, trying to work it back to the corner. Going up with the left hand, shots no good. Offensive board fought for, and it'll be Cardinal basketball on the tie up. Emma Maestri got in there and got the possession arrow in favor of the Cardinals. Still 3-3. Cardinals inbounding, it's stolen. Kaylee Jeffers got a hand on it, but the Cardinals give it right back to the Schultz-led Snowbirds. Schultz is going to take it all the way coast to coast, no good. Rebound is fought for, controlled by Charlotte Box, and Schultz is going to be called for a reach-in foul as she kind of had her left arm
hooked around her.
Yeah, you know, don't want to get on my soapbox here, but in the NCAA they would call that a hook and hold, which it's a very, very bad rule that they overreacted to at one point in time. As Bebel gets the steal, can't get the finish, but Grzinski's there to clean up the loose change off of the backboard. So now Snowbirds up 5-3. It's the Cardinals back in a hurry. Nice pass over the shoulder, but couldn't get it to fall as Grzinski has the rebound, pushing the tempo for the Snowbirds. Nice pass over to Bebel. Back out, swung around to the corner. Schultz for a 3, got it.
Great ball movement there by the Snowbirds to pick apart that zone and find the open lady.
Really good job of the Snowbirds finding the open player as they get the steal on the inbounds pass. That's Jeffers. Finds Bebel. She is looking around. Grzinski's going to pull the three-pointer. Too strong. Offensive board to Bebel. Back out to Schultz. Swung back to Grzinski. Corner goes to McKinley. Nice job of moving this ball. It's like they're
all
playing,
5 Snowbirds touching the ball on this possession.
It's like they're playing around the world, but passing. As McKinley hoists a 3. It'll be Onaway Cardinal basketball. But definitely a good thing to try to improve on, as we see they're having a good they want to share the ball, right? They want to have team success, and they want to be able to find open teammates, and that's something that they've been able to do, as we do have a stat correction. Ava Schultz's jump shot was ruled a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer. So it is 7-3. With 3 minutes, 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter, we're going to take a second and thank some of our sponsors tonight. We want to thank our friends at the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Listen, with 4 locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Sheboygan, and in Bel Air, there's no reason to not stop in for a free consultation at the Gaylord Eye Care Center and have your eyes checked and potentially diagnosed with any harmful conditions. And the friendly and experienced staff at the Gaylord Eye Care Center are here to help you out with any and all eye care questions you might have. That's the Gaylord Eye Care Center, proud sponsor of Snowbird basketball. We're back with 3:32, and the scorers table is playing a little trick on us right now, Alex, as they just ruled Ava Schultz's shot was a 3-pointer, not a 2-pointer. So they're changing it up on us as we want to keep everyone updated. And we have a little technical difficulty right now with our camera. We're going to get this back up and going here momentarily as the Snowbirds put another one up on the board. Snowbirds up 10-3, and that is a foul. Who was that foul on? I didn't quite see it.
Number 11, Macy Bebel.
Number 11, Macy Bebel draws the foul. Hey, so the first shot free throw is good for number 23 for the Cardinals. That's Madeline Kroll. Two dribbles at the free throw line. Second shot is no good. Snowbirds push it up the court. Inside it goes to Ava Schultz. Back it goes to Bebel. Running gun
is no good. Off the mark, but it'll be Snowbird basketball. Schultz to inbound. Tries to get deflected by a Charlotte box, and Snowbirds maintain possession. Working it around up top. They have the weave going around. Jeffers to Bebel. Bebel puts it on the deck. Looks to make a move. Good defense by the Cardinals. Bebel is going to penetrate inside and forced out of bounds off of the Snowbirds. So it'll be Cardinal basketball. So three-pointer is no good for the Snowbirds off of the inbounds pass.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
Welcome back to some high school ladies basketball action, where the Snowbirds lead the Onaway Cardinals 15-9 going into the second quarter.
Pretty good run by the Onaway Cardinals at the end of the first quarter there, Alex, as they were able to trim this lead down to just 6 points for the Snowbirds.
And causing a jump ball right here. That's another great defensive possession. You saw at the end of the first quarter, they had several Cardinals diving for the ball on the ground, and it resulted in an easy layup. So great defense playing a big role here tonight for the Cardinals.
Nice rebound by Emma Glasby as she was able to track down the defensive rebound. Like to see her grit that she brings to the interior for the Snowbirds, especially rebounding defensively and offensively.
And they'll go back the other way. That Cardinals defense not going away, forcing more turnovers. That's two possessions in a row that Snowbirds have turned it over.
I want to say the Cardinals defense is very bend but don't break. They're allowing the Snowbirds to get some dribble penetration, but at the very last minute kind of closing off those passing lanes and making it hard for the Snowbirds to execute on the interior of the defense.
Nice pump fake there by Emma McKinley. She can't get it to go, but Emma rips it right from her hands, and it'll result in the jump ball. Just had a jump ball go to the Cardinals' way, so it'll be Snowbirds basketball.
Once again, 15-9 game here from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Charles Trail, Alex Powers, and Daniel Powers on the call tonight, as there was a deflection there, and it secured back by the Snowbirds. Macy Bevel with it, working inside, finds a wide open Glasby, gets it to go. That was a nice play, and you can kind of see the difference when you make that pass right around the numbers and level. It's much easier to catch as opposed to a bounce pass.
Nice job there by Emma Glasby to put the layup in, but that was a lot of work by Macy Bevel to command the attention. There was 3 Cardinals looking her way when she dumped it off to Emma Glasby right there.
As that one was, I honestly didn't accurately see it enough to describe what happened there. It's a turnover. It'll be a Snowbird basketball. 17-9 game. Grzinski looks at a 3, takes it, no good. Rebound split between McKinley and Glasby as they kind of shared that one. As the corner pass goes to McKinley, back up to Bevel as the Snowbirds reset with 6:20 to go in the second quarter.
Great job here. You can see Schultz making herself available at every corner. Every time she's making a cut, she lets everyone know that she's open.
Bevel fired a 3, and the Cardinals have it on a fast break. One-on-one opportunity for them as they're pushing it in transition, but it's stolen away by Macy Bevel. She'll have a one-on-one opportunity. She'll take the 3-point jump shot. No good. Too strong off to the left. Rebound tracked down by Ava Schultz and the Snowbirds, and it's fumbled out of a saving attempt by Sydney Grzinski. She saved it along the far side baseline, and it'll be a jump ball. This possession error should go to the Cardinals, right?
Yes, it should.
Scoreboard says the possession arrow is still favoring the Snowbirds, and maybe there was a foul call that we missed, Alex?
Maybe, but I might have just missed that call there, so extra possession, Snowbirds.
And they can't convert. This is probably going to be another jump ball.
Back to the Cardinals. It's 5 jump balls in the past minute and a half here. Like you said about the routine, you can see both teams are getting a little sloppy to start this game here. Not really ready to play right away.
tapped away from behind by Jeffers. I believe that was, or maybe Bevel, who tapped that one away from the Cardinal offensive player. As it's 17-9 game for the Snowbirds, and that one is, and then a foul on McKinley going after the loose ball. Kind of just got a little bit too much shoulder into Charlotte box as the two of them were trying to contend for that loose ball. Yeah, keeping them within shouting distance, if you will, as Schultz gets the deflection and actually gets it blocked at the rim. Excellent play by Madeline Kroll to meet Schultz up in the air and get a clean block. That block was clean as the day is long, Alex. So Snowbirds inbound, and back it goes to Schultz in the corner, three-pointer, no good, too strong, off the back iron. Tapped, and it will be... Snowbirds looking to inbound this one. Inbounded to Jeffers. She'll drive. Ball was kicked by Charlotte Box for the Cardinals, so it's going to maintain Snowbird basketball in this possession here. Once again, 17-9, 4:55 left in the second quarter. Charles Trail along with Alex and Daniel Powers. Daleks Powers. Corner three for Grzinski. Shots up and in. This pass is stolen away by Jeffers to Schultz. Now looking, and she's going to walk into a wide open triple. No good off the glass. So a timeout taken by Onaway. Full-time, or 30-second timeout taken by the Cardinals, and that's going to allow us to thank some sponsors. We want to thank our friends at J&J Construction. Listen, for all your home building and home improvement needs, J&J Construction has been a name trusted by builders and the pros, financiers, and other subcontractors for any type of project that you're looking to build. Already have started and need some help building. If you're one of those DIY people that kind of get in over your head, J&J Construction is where the pros go. So that's J&J Construction, a proud sponsor of Snowbird basketball. Also want to thank Schultz's Marathon Party Store. Listen, for all those Snowbird away games when you're traveling up to Onaway, Inland Lakes, or Pellston, stop on into Schultz's Marathon Party Store at the Wolverine exit off of I-75 and fuel up for your Snowbird away game. And get prepared as Macy Bevel takes the loose change on the floor and almost gets the layup. But following up her miss was Kaylee Jeffers, and she'll go to the free throw line after a good hustle play by Jeffers, being in the right place at the right time. So 2 shots at the line for the freshman Jeffers. First one is away and no good. Off the, kind of rattled around a little bit and hit every part of the rim and the backboard and no good. Second one for Jeffers, up and in. Inbounded to Charlotte Box for the Cardinals as the Cardinals bring it across the court in a hurry. Baseline it goes, shut off by Schultz. Back to an open three-point shooter, Charlotte Box, and she makes it. Box doing a good job of shooting the Cardinals back into this game a couple of different instances. Bevel's going to drive into the paint. It was deflected, and she got her deflection back as the Snowbirds work it around the perimeter. Bevel looking for a high ball screen from Schultz. Weaves through the paint, throws up a right-handed shot and gets it off the high glass. A lot of English on that one to spin it off the glass as she got the ball to spin once it hit and drop in for 2. Cardinals coming back with it. Box has it up top. Inside it goes. Schultz playing defense. And that one was deflected and stolen away by the Snowbirds. Macy Bevel has it on a run out. Up and no good. Yeah, I just couldn't quite track it down. I couldn't quite see who had the defense on that play for the Cardinals, Alex. Was that, was it number 23, Madeline Kroll down there? Or no, we just have a player checking in, number 13. That's Marley Shimoniak for the Onaway Cardinals. Wonder if there's a relation between her and DJ Shimoniak, who was an assistant football coach here at St. Mary while I was playing football. Onaway swings it to the corner, open three-point shots, no good. Bevel has it. She'll outlet far up ahead to Miriam Morales. I did not see who the guilty party was on the foul. First free throw, Morel rattles out. So Snowbirds leaving some points at the free throw line tonight, Alex.
Yeah, hopefully it won't come back to bite us, but it's definitely something to work on.
Second one for Morel is no good. As the Snowbirds continue with that pressure defense. Nice spin move inside by Onaway, finding an open shot and knocking it down was number 12, Aubrey Benson. Schultz takes the open three-pointer, too strong off the back of the rim. Benson fighting for a rebound. Tapped out of there by Macy Bevel, and it'll be a Cardinal basketball with 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. We still got a 9-point game. At the end of the first quarter of play, last time these two teams met up in Onaway, it was 21-0. So the Cardinals doing a good job of keeping the Snowbirds within arm's reach as McKinley steals it and gets the bucket. Cardinals pushing it up the floor. Simoniak with the 12-foot jump shot. Short. Rebound to Bevel. She crosses over. Open shooter. McKinley puts it on the deck. Floater is away. Too strong. Offensive board, Morel and in. Morel on the weak side of the offensive glass, getting the rebound and getting the deuce. As that one was deflected off the knee of Ava Schultz for the Snowbirds. So it'll be Cardinal basketball here with 1 minute, 42 seconds left to go. Game is flying by. Three-pointers away and in for Charlotte Box. That's her fourth three of the half. So hot shooting from deep from Box, keeping the Cardinals in this one. Actually, they're hanging with the Snowbirds down 27-17, and a timeout's taken by head coach Pat Schultz. He wants a full timeout for the Snowbirds. So with 1 minute, 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. When we come back, the rest of the second quarter, right after this on Next Level Broadcasting.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
All right, and welcome back to high school basketball on Next Level Broadcasting's coverage of Gaylord St. Mary Athletics. There's 1 minute, 17 seconds left to go in the second quarter from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Snowbirds versus Cardinals. Snowbirds up 27-17, but the story of the night has to be the hot shooting of Charlotte Box for the Cardinals. She's got 4 triples in the first 16 minutes of play, and on the inbounds pass, the Snowbirds turn it over as Schultz stepped over the line. So it'll be Cardinal basketball with a chance to cut this lead to single digits. And that'll be a foul on Benson for the Cardinals. Yep, sideline out of bounds for the Snowbirds. Bevel, Schultz, McKinley, Brzezinski, and fifth player is Glasby for the Snowbirds, as Brzezinski's going to pull a three-pointer. That one's short. Rebound, and coming out of there with it is Kaylin George for the Cardinals, and she's fouled by, I believe it was McKinley. So George goes to the line for the Cardinals. I still have a pair. First one's up and in. So the Cardinals cut it to a 9-point lead at halftime. Second free throw for George. Spins it. One dribble. Up. In. That free throw looked really good from the moment it left her hands, Alex. Great rotation. Good ability for her to get to the free throw line. As Brzezinski puts up the three-pointer and drops it in. Cardinals have it. They go corner. Back to George. Goes to Simoniak. Simoniak puts it up. The floater's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Was that DeMaestri? It was. And yeah, DeMaestri is going to the free throw line. A lot of free throws so far in this first half.
Yeah, it's been a fast-paced game, but not much
Cardinals now 3 for 3 of their last 3 free throws at the line. DeMaestri with an opportunity to go 4 for 4 and cut this back to a 9-point lead. And does just that. So Cardinals making a living from the three-point line and the free throw line in the first half. 10 seconds remaining for the Snowbirds. Bevel has it up top. Finds Brzezinski. Gets a screen from Bevel. Back to Bevel. Bevel puts it on the deck. Needs to make something happen here as it's deflected by DeMaestri, and that will send us to the half. So after 16 minutes of play from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium, Snowbirds up 30 to 21 over the Onaway Cardinals in this clash of birds and the Ski Valley Conference. When we come back on the other side of this break, we'll have the J&J Construction halftime show, our first half thoughts, analysis, and our look ahead to the third quarter right after this on Next Level Broadcast.
I'm gonna tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
That better?
Welcome back to Next Level Broadcasting with our company, J&J Construction Halftime Show. Snowbirds here lead Cardinals 30-21, and before we get into analysis, I'm going to go leading scorers tonight. So the leader for all teams right now is Charlotte Box, who's leading 4 threes for a total of 12 points.
Does she have anything else besides those 4 threes, or just
straight pure shooter from Charlotte Box?
You know how many she's attempted? I think she's 4 of 7.
And then we got Caitlin Jordan, 2, Audrey Benson with 2, and Emma DeMaestri, who's battle with 1, brought out to the Cardinals. For the Snowbirds here tonight, we have Sydney Krasinski leading with 8 points, including 2 threes. Emma McKinley with 7 points. Ava Schultz, all the best one from the line as well. I think 3-point line as well. Emma Glasby with 2, Morel with 2, and gives us our score of 30. Charles, what did you see tonight from both teams?
Well, I think one thing is the 3-point shot is the great equalizer in basketball at all levels. So whether you're playing high school basketball, college basketball, or professional basketball, when you can take and make 3-pointers at an efficient clip, it definitely makes the game much more equatable. You might be able to make up for your lack of speed, height, size, depth, ability, skill, if you can knock down threes consistently. And the Cardinals in that first half made 5 3-pointers between them, between Box and, 4 total, all for Charlotte Box. And when you can make 4 threes, and I believe the Snowbirds had 4 threes as well, so they're going toe for toe for the Snowbirds beyond the arc. And when you can match the Snowbirds' proficiency from deep, it allows you to make the Snowbirds take the ball out of bounds. When you make them take the ball out of bounds, it limits those transition opportunities that they'll have. When you limit those transition opportunities, you allow yourself to have a set defense when the Snowbirds are playing on offense. In addition to that, the Cardinals have done an excellent job so far of getting to the free throw line. They have, in the last minute or 2 minutes of play, made 4 consecutive free throws. And so between getting to the free throw line and making their 3-pointers, that is a very well-balanced but also projectable, analytical first half. I know you don't want to get too down in the weeds about this, but analytics of basketball say that your best shot attempts are layups, free throws, and open uncontested 3-pointers. And that's something that the Cardinals have been doing and executing those shots between getting to the free throw line, open 3-pointers, and layups. So I would imagine that the Snowbirds would have to kind of crank up that defensive tenacity a little bit in order to start limiting the open looks from deep that the Cardinals are getting. Because what happened was when the Cardinals started making those 3-pointers, the Snowbirds kind of had to come out a little bit, start contesting more shots, which led to some offensive rebounds for the Cardinals. Those offensive rebounds have led to fouls for the Snowbirds, thus putting the Cardinals on the free throw line. So it's all kind of snowballing and building upon each other, and that's a credit to the Cardinals for having a good game plan and being able to execute that game plan. For the Snowbirds offensively, it looks like they're just playing a little bit too fast. They've been able to penetrate that Onaway zone defense a couple of times, and actually many occasions have gotten into the paint, but just haven't been able to finish with a good crisp bounce pass or chest pass. The few times that they did have the luxury of being able to throw a chest pass, Emma Glasby was the recipient and got a couple of easy baskets, and so did Miriam Morel. So if they're able to continue getting into the heart of that Onaway zone defense, look for them to just maybe take an extra split second to make sure that the pass they're throwing to their open teammate finds the target.
Before we start with the second half, I just want to mention the only player any semblance of college
a very aggressive style of defense tonight, as she always does. And I believe that she drew the assignment on Charlotte's blocks too, so that's not a very easy assignment. As you can see, boxing in 4 3-pointers, and she does have the ability to put it on the floor. It's a basic others as well. So that's a hard assignment for McKinley. 3 fouls, though, I don't think it impacted the amount of minutes that she played in the first half. She still was pretty successful out there and didn't really seem to have her rhythm impacted. I would say at the overall, the 6 p.m. start might have impacted the rhythm of both teams a little bit more than what the foul trouble might have. Built in that it's usually starting at 6 p.m. But we'll see if this second half is played at a little bit lower of a level with more offensive execution and higher level. Yeah, as both teams come out on the court, we're going to step aside here. We'll hear from our halftime sponsor, J&J Construction. When we come back, we'll have second half action right after this on Next Level Rock.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Just about ready to tip or inbound ball in the third quarter. Charles Sterling joined by Alex and Daniel Towers tonight. Daniel, you've been kind of observing so far in the first half, first 16 minutes of play. What's been your biggest takeaway tonight between the Cardinals and the Snowbirds?
Well, I gotta say, it's nice to finally, it's a fresh breath of air to see a team that actually rivals the Snowbirds in athleticism and skill. We've seen up to the point of the season, these St. Mary's girls going through games with just breezing through everyone. So some competition must be good for them.
Yeah, the Cardinals are doing a good job of executing offensively and being pesky defensively against the Snowbirds team. As Mason no winning possession deflected by the Cardinals. Alex, that Cardinal defense is kind of it's not a textbook zone defense, but it's kind of like a mix and match zone where you're picking the spots that we want to come out on.
They'll double speed, they will sometimes spin open.
And not necessarily shooting aggressive, they don't slap on the corners or Trevor walks to the three-pointer, that was short, reflected around, jump ball,
keep themselves fresh, so don't worry about it.
As you were just saying, that Charlotte Box kind of had a fumble with the ball and travel, so we'll get back to the Snowbirds. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Double penetrates that zone defense. Floaters, no good. Offensive board on Gladys. Shots up. Gladys headed to the free throw line for a 2 at charity strike. Didn't see any fouls called. I believe it was on Benson. Number 12, Aubrey Benson, picking up a foul. The senior for the Cardinals. So Glasby going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. And for Glasby, yeah, third and fourth points of the night potentially as it's fun to watch Glasgow play because you kind of know what you're rolling about the Snowbirds team. They need her to be a presence inside the glass offensive boards. Do a lot of the dirty work inside of the Snowbirds. Run out there with it. Up the court it goes to Charlie Box. They pull it outside. Off the hands of the Snowbirds to maintain the Cardinal basketball. And with 6:48 to go, we're still on 4 in the fourth quarter. Inside it goes to Benson. She'll work a little. Try to get a drop step in there, but couldn't quite get around David Schultz. Pass to Teresa. Working in transition, finds no three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Teresa. The Cardinals have it here. Box up the floor to George. Back to Box. They put it on the deck as they work the ball around the perimeter. Put up a three-pointer. No good for George. Several had it deflected out of bounds. The Maestro had it deflected. Cardinal basketball baseline out of bounds with 6 to play in the third quarter. Inside it goes to Benson. Nice drop step move. Back in that game. 5 minutes and 45 seconds in the third quarter. Inside the short. Around the center. Brzezinski's going to put up the motor. No good. Rebound comes out. He pushes. Wow, she's fast. She goes all the way across the coast and followed by Amy Jeffers.
Who got up the sideline? Incredible.
Yeah. Well done between Jefferson.
And you know, one thing about high school basketball that I think needs to be debated or at least considered is art for the block charge. You know, these officials have a very tough job to the game. High school basketball works at a block charge. I think
Generally, the high school game is not as advanced as shot clock. So those games very much
Sure, so as we have time, we'll make some more of our sponsors going. Schultz is American Parts Store once again. Wolverine exit off by 75 for all your snowboard away trips, whether you're going to New Lakes, Houston, Onaway, or for a football game, like that, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, the Schultz is American Parts Store is happy to see you, happy to meet you, happy to get you ready for that snowboard away game. Also want to thank them That's where the pros go at James A. Construction. So seek their advice if you are about to home projects. Down the sideline again, nice pass. Jeffers has it, kicks it out to the three in transition over. Back out top to Bevel, lines up the three, no good. Offensive board. All the way off. Down. Brzezinski drove out of the left corner and got fouled to the shoulder line. That was an awkward looking ball right there between Brzezinski and Benson. Glad to see both ladies were able to get up after that one. It looked like they kind of got their knees crossed up as they were falling down to the floor, so they were glad to see both of them get up. We got 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. Snowbirds with a 10-point Still an 11-point game. Snowbirds opening up a 2-point margin. So far about what the Snowbirds have been able to do, Daniel, early on in this third quarter.
Kind of like what you're saying with picking up that tempo, playing their game. Players like Macy are able to just use her athleticism and take advantage of any mistake as the transitions go, and take that short lead in the first quarter, and without us realizing, take it to a 13-point lead like we are here, just in those transition points, those fast breaks, and those lone steals that end up in points.
Just as that was going on, Benson for the Cardinals secured the defensive rebound and was fouled by, was that on McKinley or was that on Bethel? Alright, so the Snowbirds making a quick substitution. Darian Morrell coming in for McKinley. As the Cardinals work against the St. Mary's full-court extension. Breaking in immediately on the Cardinals.
girls, I'll add to that, she also needs to be more confident in shooting with contact. A lot of times you see players go up, and as soon as a little bit of contact, try to draw the foul and botch the shot. She'll focus right through and get both.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty big point. As Brzezinski, probably one of the Brzezinski and Bevel, probably one of the most highly fouled players on the Snowbirds team. They just get constantly bombarded with foul and foul calls as they go to the line. That one was off the mark by Miriam. 1 minute, 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bevel turns down the high ball screen, finds Morrell. Running sky hook against the rim. Cardinals have a hard time breaking the Snowbird pressure. They finally get it into the corner. Inside it goes to the pastry. Swung around the Decker. Roll with the 15-foot shot. Bounces around and out. Roll by the Snowbirds. Yes. Yeah, it was 30 to 21 at halftime, and Snowbirds are really doing a good job of executing. I would say that the message sent to the Snowbirds was to get to the basket, get to the free throw line. Second free throw, no good offensive back. Oh my God, back to the Snowbirds, 3 up from Bevel, no good. Snowbirds on top of the Onaway Cardinals. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action right after this break.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
So I'd say the overwhelming difference between the first and second half, Alex, has been the Snowbirds' effort to get the ball inside.
Yeah, definitely. They further oriented.
So that one goes off of a Snowbird. It'll be Onaway basketball.
Snowbirds in their signature press here.
Oh, nice crossover by Kroll at half court. She dribbles it inside, gets it out to Simoniak. Looking for some help. That one's stolen, but back to box. She'll drive inside. Puts up the running gun. Layup no good, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. This will be Box's first free throw attempts of the second half.
Foul there on Kaylee Jeffers. That's her third. See if the Cardinals can finally get some more points up on the board. Not yet.
The Cardinals kind of going through a little bit of a dry spell right now. Don't think they've scored a field goal since around the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. As Box's second attempt is no good. Offensive board to Kroll. Back out to George, and George took one extra step, so it'll be Snowbird basketball.
They're still holding on to that 20-2 run, are the Snowbirds. And here we see Caroline Gilling coming in for the first time tonight.
Oh, that one was almost stolen away, and Simoniak has it on a breakaway for the Cardinals. Up and in.
They finally snapped their scoring drought. Is that 13? Aubrey Benson. No, Marley Simoniak with her first points of the night. Great defense there by Sydney Grzinski. She forces her to fall, but loose ball and ends up with her out of bounds, so stays with the Cardinals.
You okay with the no call there, Alex?
Yeah, I think there wasn't enough contact to really go either way, and don't want to make a distinction if you don't have to. I always favor letting the players play and holding the whistle.
Nice shot by George. She rattles it around and eventually down for the triple for the Cardinals as they're on a little 5-0 run.
Trying to put together a little comeback here in the fourth quarter.
I don't know if that should be a travel right there, Alex. I don't think Simoniak had in complete possession of the basketball.
You might be right there, but nevertheless, Snowbirds basketball.
I mean, the way I saw that is it was kind of bouncing around in her hand, but their official behind the play kind of saw it better than we did.
Another one of those rules that could definitely be updated.
It is sometimes hard to judge possession. That is a subjective thing to judge. As Bebel slices through the paint, up and in. The right-hand scoop layup is good for Bebel as the Snowbirds extend this lead back to 52-28. Snowbirds up by 24. Three-pointer attempt by Simoniak, too strong. And an over-the-back foul is called. Is that on Kroll or
yes.
is it Benson?
It was Madeline Kroll.
And that will trigger a 1-and-1 opportunity for Kaylee Jeffers at the free throw line.
Jeffers, her only point coming from the free throw line here tonight, so let's see if she can add on a little bit to her scoring total. There's one for Jeffers. And Caroline Gilling coming back on the bench for Emma McKinley coming out, trying to make sure that they don't give up any more points in this little run by the Cardinals. Another foul there on Macy Bebel. That's her third. So now there's few players in foul trouble. 5 together between the two. 3 for the Snowbirds, 2 for the Cardinals.
1-1 free throw opportunity for Kroll for the Cardinals at the free throw line. Snowbirds up 53-28 with 5 minutes 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. First shot is up, short. Rebound controlled by Macy Bevel as she'll bring it across the timeline. Gets a high ball screen from Ava Schultz. Tries to split through this zone defense that the Cardinals are playing. Inside to Schultz it goes. 2 dribbles up and no good. Schultz gets her own rebound, puts it up, puts it in. As it's a 55-28, stolen by Jeffers. Up and good. And now Charlotte Box has it for the Onaway Cardinals, and that's a foul on Macy Bevel trying to reach in to get that steal there. So that will send Charlotte Box to the free throw line for a 1-on-1 scenario. Once again, want to thank our sponsors of tonight's game, J&J Construction, Schultz's Marathon Party Store, and the Gaylord Eye Care Center for bringing this one to you. 4 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter as Box tees it up from the free throw line. First free throw attempt is too strong. Rebound to Benson inside. Back to Box it goes. Swung to George on the perimeter. Kroll has it now up top to Simoniak, and she looks to penetrate. Finds an open teammate. That's Box. Got to close out on number 3 in black.
Foul there on Ava Schultz, away from the ball.
So Benson picks up her 5th foul. Did you see what she was whistled for there? It looked like they got her for like an elbow or trying to clear out space.
Tried to get position a little too early before the ball was there.
So Snowbirds working on a 29-point lead. They get it inside to Ava Schultz. That one was deflected by Kroll as Onaway controls with 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. That's George with it for the Cardinals. They find Kroll on the near side wing. Drives against Schultz. Passes back across the court. Corner 3 for Simoniak. Looks at a 3, turns it down. Passes inside it, and it's stolen by Morel. 1-on-1 fast break for the Snowbirds. Morel got kind of hip checked, no call. Cardinals pushing this one back up. Jeffers there to intercept and return possession to the Snowbirds. A lot going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball's flying all over the place.
And there's an open shot for Bevel. She'll walk into it. Can't get it to drop. McKinley gave it an effort trying to chase it down into the corner, but wasn't able to track it down.
Snowbirds hold on to a 29-point lead here with 3.5 minutes left in the game.
You hear head coach Pat Schultz there saying, jump the switch. And what he's referencing to is he wants his defenders to jump out on the dribble handoff much more aggressively to not let them try and turn that corner, as the Cardinals have been able to do a couple times here in the second half. Swung around the corner, inside to Schultz. Back out to McKinley. Offensive board to Morel. Sydney Grzinski had it, but had it taken away as the Cardinals race up the floor. That's Charlotte Box putting her shoulder down, drawing some contact, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Good job by her to play through the contact and still giving her an opportunity to make the layup, but she'll go to the line for 2 free throws nonetheless.
I believe the foul there was on Macy Bevel.
Don't have any official statistics on the free throw shooting tonight for each of these clubs, but I would imagine that they'll be shooting some free throws tomorrow at practice.
Absolutely. Both teams, maybe, to be honest, both teams have struggled here from the line.
Second free throw is no good as Morel has it for the Snowbirds. Snowbirds with a 29-point lead. Inside it goes to Schultz, back out to McKinley. It was deflected, and it still should be Snowbird basketball as they're working against this Cardinal 2-3. You call it a floating 2-3 zone defense earlier, Alex. I had to agree with that as Charlotte Box gets the steal and gets the easy lay-in. Her first 2 points of the second half, giving her 14 on the evening.
And her first points from inside the three-point line.
And that one's stolen away by George as she races a couple of Snowbird defenders. Box looks at a three. She probably could have taken that one, Alex.
Could have taken it twice. She had a pump fake and then denied it. Decided not to take it twice.
She has it up top for the Cardinals as they work it around the perimeter. Now George puts it down, drives. Box takes the three. Banks it. As she has a big smile for her teammates as she comes back down the court after making her fifth three-pointer of the evening, giving her 17 points on the evening. Got to like the confidence. I believe that's the second one she's banked in tonight. Doing a very good job of finding the range and stepping into those three-point shots in rhythm. I want to bring in a quick question here for Daniel Powers. So, Daniel, when you're kind of in the groove from deep and you've banked in 2 3-pointers in the same evening, you got to feel like you got some good karma going your way, right?
Oh, definitely. And it goes into that rhythm that when you're playing basketball, that's why you're looking for open shots and not shooting in traffic, because someone's open. And if you're open that night, if it's your night to shoot threes, you already made a couple, keep shooting them. You get that feeling. Basketball is a superstitious sport sometimes.
Let it fly.
Let it fly, indeed.
So 1 minute, 40 seconds left to go. Snowbirds still working this 24-point lead now versus the Onaway Cardinals. New 5 on the floor new 4 on the floor for the Snowbirds. McKinley's still out there. Gilling, Glasby, Bloost, and Jeffers joining McKinley on the floor for the Snowbirds as there's just about 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Excellent performance tonight from Box for the Cardinals, and then an overall excellent team performance for the Lady Snowbirds.
You can see almost all JV players out here as the starters get to take their break right before the end of this game.
Kaylee Jeffers pushed that one really hard in transition. Went up for the free throw or the layup, got fouled, got walloped pretty good. And she'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws as she kind of hit the wall at a high rate of speed.
And here comes some more JV players off the bench.
Tough luck miss for Jeffers at the free throw line as Snowbirds will make some more substitutions here. Alira Cook checking in. Second shot is no good for Jeffers at the free throw line.
I think you're right, Charles. I think there's going to be some free
Looks at
throw
a three,
shooting
tees
in
it up.
practice tomorrow.
Are they going to hold this one, Alex? Or
I think they're
so
trying
let
to
me put
get
you in the position of one of these JV players or reserve players for the Snowbirds. When you get on the floor,
Trying to make
you got to
things
have a
happen.
scorer's mentality, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking the other night about how the Snowbirds, more than any other team, tend to get a lot of time in real varsity action for their JV players, and that only can benefit you if you take it seriously and try to score and play hard, tough defense.
Yeah, as Glasby was able to do right there, that's going to seal this one as the Snowbirds are going to go on to win it 59-33 over the Onaway Cardinals. Good conference win for the Snowbirds as they keep pace. I should say, as they keep setting the pace for conference standings as they improve to 16-2 on the season. That's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. We're going to be back here Friday night as the Lady Snowbirds will take on the East Jordan Red Devils Friday evening. That game should tip off right around 7:15 if weather doesn't have any type of delay or things like that. So tune into the Next Level Broadcasting Facebook page for any updates regarding the Snowbirds versus Red Devils coming up this Friday from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. So for myself, Charles Strail, Alex Powers, Daniel Powers, our production crew tonight, we thank you for tuning in and are going to sign off. A good night, everyone.